Hi everybody, welcome to the Astrology chat for February 5th, 2024. So the keys for today to allow yourself to go very deep, allow yourself to go deep and long. The energy of today favors getting to the bottom of things, allowing yourself to consider yourself and the world around you from a different perspective. And if you take that energy of today on a higher octave, one that is towards accountability and healing and understanding yourself, and thus allowing yourself to reconnect with the world around you, it's going to be a really beautiful day. Still intense because of the aspects, but intensity doesn't necessarily mean that something can't still be beautiful. If anything, it'll have a deeper layer of complexity, and you'll appreciate what you dig for harder, and therefore you won't give up your gains so easily. Now, on the lower vibrational today, there is this ability for some people and things to decide to try to take shortcuts to get their goals, or to ignore what really is underneath the surface so that they can engage in short-term gains. I really do discourage you from doing that, especially since the skies and God, the spirit, the universe is really testing people's integrity right now. And for those who are going to stand in integrity and take the long road of understanding and accountability and healing and doing the work that it takes to be authentic and express themselves and curate a life that reflects who they are internally and who they dream to be in the long run, that's definitely going to be a better vibration. I do say this today because we have the moon in Sagittarius. When the moon is in Sagittarius, it's about high mind, philosophy, and law. It's about the long vision. It's about the integrity of things. It's about that desire to go long, not just in the physical sense of transpeasing around the world, which is a very Sagittarian thing to do, but allowing your mind to travel, allowing your spirit to travel, allowing yourself to connect with all of you in different ways that brings about a collective understanding of who you are. And this is amplified by the fact that we have the sun in sextile to both the moon and Chiron. And so there's this an emotional awareness of where you need to be healing and what you're healing about yourself, and where you need to tap into this authenticity so that you can really vibrate who you are, so that you can have a better reflection and connection in the world around you, one that's based on who you really are and not who you've been trying to be. And that mask is really being irritated off, especially with the square between Chiron and Venus, where Venus is in Capricorn is being really serious and saying, okay, what are our long-term goals? And Chiron is like, well, what do I need to heal to have these long-term goals? And then we also have the moon in a semi-square with both Mercury and Pluto. And so this energy brings that irritation of you considering your future, of what you're seeing about yourself in the future, and what you need to do to connect and communicate and learn around that future. And this is even more amplified by the fact that we have Mercury moving into Aquarius today until the 23rd. And Mercury in Aquarius wants to go deeper, it wants to learn, it wants to challenge, it wants to debate, it wants to understand, it wants to progress. There is an energy today, and just through this whole transit, of like arguing for the sake of arguing. And this is important, to be willing to debate, to consider, and to exchange, but you also do need to know when you need to be talking to yourself versus when you need to be talking to other people. Is it important to convince other people of things, or is it more important to have the true actuality of what you believe? Especially since right after Mercury moves into Aquarius, it conjuncts with Pluto. And this is a Mercury that's now being washed in the age of Aquarius energy with Pluto and Aquarius. And so it's going to be going deeper, not just through this transit, but in the long run. This is Mercury that wants to talk about things that are real, that wants to talk about things that are progressive, that wants to talk about the things that are on the fringes that have been ignored, individually and collectively. And so there is this beautiful energy of accountability, but accountability that's experimental and that's dynamic, and that can be creative, that can allow you to step out of your box through the path of healing, through the path of communication, through the path of integration. We also have Mercury in so don't be afraid to be innovative, and remember, loving yourself let you love the universe, and the more you love the universe, the more you can be surprised. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.